Hi everyone, I am Charu Malhotra, founder CEO Tab DC. So I am here once again with one of the very important use cases that we generally have in Excel workbooks. So today what we are going to do is we are using conditional formatting with a twist. It's not the regular conditional formatting that we generally use. So that the Excel sheet that you see in front of us, it has the date as the column header. So we see the data in this particular Excel sheet based on the dates. So you may have similar data in your departments, in your organizations that you're working in. It could be the sales data, or it could be some other data which changes from day to day. And the use case here is that you want to highlight the entire column based on whether it falls under the current date. So for example, today is 16th May 2020. So if I open this particular file today, so my column G should be highlighted in yellow. If I do it on 17th of May, my column H should be highlighted in yellow. So I hope the use case is clear to you. Now, in order to use this conditional formatting, I am going to use some Excel functions. And these are very interesting Excel functions. I'm going to use match just to first find which column has the data for the current date. And once I find that particular column, I will use a if function to conditionally format it based on whether the condition is being met or not. Okay. Now first, in order to find the column number, I am just using one blank cell in this Excel workbook itself. And I hope you know the match function. So match function returns the position of that particular cell in that range. It can be a column range, it can be a row range. So I'm using a match function here. As you can see, match function. What are we going to match? We are going to match today date in the column header. So before using the today function as it is, I am going to use a text function first to convert my date into the format which is being used in the header here. So dd-mm-yyyy. It helps in unnecessary complication of the date comparisons in Excel. So first is this, and then where is my data? My data is in the header here. So it starts from B1 and it goes beyond M1. So this is my array or the reference range, and I want to do a direct match. This is my function. I will share this function in the description, so no need to write it down right now. So this is my function out here, and enter. So when okay, so this was a part of the column. Change it. I'm using it. I'll just delete this column, and I will do this here again. Once again, match text today in the format that we want, dd-mm-yyyy, comma, and what I'm going to do is we are going to find this particular range here. My range starts from B1 to this M1, enter, yeah, and this is my match function. So I will, again, as I said, I will put this into the description. So this is my match function. Now it tells me that your current date is in column 6. Now let's calculate. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is our sixth column since we use the range from B to M, right? So we did not include A in our search criteria. So it correctly tells us that your data is in column number 6. Now second step is to apply the conditional formatting using if. So I will just select the entire range, click on conditional formatting, use new rule, use a formula to determine which cells to format. Now in this case, I'm going to use the if function. So if says check, what do you want to check? What is your condition? Our condition is to check the column 6. Okay, so in order to do that, I'm going to use a column function, and I'm going to use the first cell value in the selected range, which is B2 in our case. And if this is equal to, again, I'm saying the cell that we where we calculated the match here, this one. Now what will happen is column B2 will be 2 in our case, right? Because column returns the column number based on where your value is placed. So we need to first subtract -1 from here, since column A is not a part of our conditional formatting data. Okay. Now if it is equal to P5, then return true, else returns false. And what do we want to do? If it is true, we want to shade it with yellow. Okay. Now see, today is 16, so it is highlighted as particular column is highlighted. And if you open it tomorrow, column number H will be highlighted. So it is dynamic and it gives you a very good view, a dynamic view whenever you open up a workbook. I hope it helps. Thank you very much. Please share your comments down below.